Hi, welcome to another video. So, most of the models and coders these days are not good at proper complex front-end tasks. They struggle pretty hard with complex and real-life front-end tasks. Due to that, I've talked about some of the ways you can use system prompting or tools to make the best UIs, but they have been quite tedious to set up, and almost always, they never work seamlessly. But recently, I saw something being talked about a lot, which aims to fix these issues. It had a massive launch on Twitter with over 2 million views, and I was quite intrigued by the benchmark scores that tool was scoring on the front-end related benchmarks. Their tests were specific to real-world use cases for front-end tasks, and their performance warranted that I try it. So, I put it to the real test to check if it matches its claims. This one is called Kombai. Kombai is the first AI agent for front-end. It plugs into your code editor, whether it's VS Code, Cursor, or Windsurf, and it can generate front-end code right inside your IDE. You get clean, backend-agnostic output that fits your stack and repo. It can build small UIs or full-fledged, multi-page UIs, following one kind of design with the best practices. It significantly outperforms out-of-the-box frontier models and MCPs in building UX from Figma, image, or text-based prompts. Basically, what it does is, you can give it a Figma file, some images, or even just a text prompt, and Kombai will generate clean front-end code that's back-end agnostic. That means it's not going to mess with your back-end logic. It just focuses on the UI. And the code it generates is meant to fit your stack and repo, so you don't have to do a ton of refactoring, which is quite awesome. Plus, it supports a bunch of libraries, like React 19, Next 15, MUI, Mantine, Tailwind V4, Ant-D, Shadcn, and more. That's a big deal because most other AI tools kind of struggle with specific front-end libraries, or they just give you generic output that you still have to tweak a lot. You can use it for free with 200 credits per month, but they're also offering a generous launch exclusive offer that fetches you 500 credits every month for free. And there's also a $20 per month plan that gives you 2,000 credits per month, with options for more if you need even more credits. It's really well priced for sure. Anyway, now let me show you how you can use it as well. First of all, just head over to the Kombai site through the link in the description. Then hit the install option and select your editor. It will open up the VS Code Marketplace. Just hit the install button and it will get installed. Once done, just open up the plugin, then sign in or create an account, activate your account, and it should get started. Now, this is what it looks like. First of all, you can see the simple prompt box here. Here, you can type in whatever you want to generate, and you can also select between two modes, Ask and Code. Ask is for chatting, questions, and planning, while Code actually generates the code and does what you expect it to. Then, you can also edit the tech stack that you want to use. You can see what tech stack you are currently using, and you can hit this pencil icon to open up the settings page where you can change the tech stack you want it to use. You can select between React 19, TypeScript, or JavaScript, as well as Next.js 15. To show you how this tool excels at complex front ends that other prototyping and LLMs cannot do, I'm going to use it on an existing e-commerce admin panel that I built using Kombai. You can see it here, and this has all the stuff that you'd want. It uses mock data via a public fake store API, and it looks quite good. You can use it to view charts as well as search products, and every functionality here works pretty well. This app is reasonable complex and built with React 19 along with Material UI v7, as well as Emotion. So, if I show you that how I created it, then you can see that first I gave it the Figma design here, and I asked it to code for me, which it did quite well. And I followed up with some prompts to make it best. Then it did that, and the main dashboard was made here. But then I asked it to also work on the product pages, and I asked it to use the Fake Store Demo API to make sure that it works well, and the search and everything works. So, I did that, and it just made the product pages for me as well. I asked it to make the product list view here, which you can see in the history here as well. Now, to demonstrate the power of this tool, I'm going to show you how it's able to work with this real code base by adding a complex feature to the app. If we go back to the preview of the app, then you can see that we have the settings page here, but this one doesn't work as the page for it is absent. So, let me show you that how we can build it. Let's ask it to borrow some components from the dashboard and product page, and then build me the settings page with what it thinks should be put in it. First, it will generate a plan, as you can see here. It will create the files and everything, and then in a bit, it will be done. You can see that it wrote all the code for us, and it used the libraries present in the code base. Once the code is generated, you can review and approve it. After code generation, Kombai runs the code in a sandbox and shows a preview of the output before you even save it to your repo. This helps you quickly visualize the impact of the generated code. Let's see what Kombai made for us. You can view it now, and you can see that this looks amazingly good. It used the design libraries correctly, meaning that there are no overriding styles or janky styling. It is all professionally made, and it also follows a theme throughout, rather than things looking out of place, which is pretty challenging to do with general coders. I want to change some things in it. Like, I want the option to keep the profile name different from the real name. So, I can ask it to add another text box for the username, and then it will go ahead and get that added for me as well, which I can view again. It is really good, and it already has made the backend routes and schema for us, which means that we can ask our AI coder, like Cursor or Klein, to just make and plug in the backend for us and make it functional. This is probably the best way to make functional and good-looking designs that work for complex or professional apps. Actually, I'm just going to go over to Kilo Code here, and I'm going to select the Sonnet model. Now I'm going to ask it to implement the backend for me and make it fully functional. Now, you'll see that it will go ahead and implement the backend for me, and in a bit, it gets done. We can have a look now by running it, and as you can see, this works amazingly well, and it is quite good for sure. This might be the best way to implement and create real-world complex apps. It works with Figma designs and is actually super optimized for that. So, you can use that as well. I think that this is probably the best agent for front-end development that I have seen yet. You can go ahead and give this a try, and you'll love it for sure. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.